Okay, I'm not quite sure what happened. I got flagged for something. I'm not sure what I got flagged for. So we're just going to take a minute and hope everybody can find their way back in. I'm not sure why that happened. Hmm. I don't think I said anything I'm not supposed to say. That's so very strange. Okay, good to see you too, Jen. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. I don't know. I guess somebody reported me for saying something that wasn't appropriate. I'm not sure what that was, though. I'll try to be more careful. All right. Let's see if I can bring this back up on my phone so I can try to see what's going on. Oh God, I really hope it's not that. That would be really, really sad. All right, so let me just get back in and we'll just resettle. Let me go back to my channel so I can see via my phone and make sure everything is okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know what that one was either. I'm hoping no one reported something weird. I don't know. All right. Let's begin though. We've set our attention, we're sitting up nice and tall, and we're just gonna start our two-part breathing. So one hand on our heart and one hand on our belly. And we're gonna go inhale through the belly for 2, 3, 4, bringing it up through the heart for 2, 3, holding the breath at the top. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, let's take a few more belly breaths. Inhaling through the abdomen for 2, 3, 4. Through the heart for 2, 3. Hold and release. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhaling through the abdomen for 2, 3, 4. Up through the heart for 2, 3. Good. Hold and release. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right, let's do 1 more of those deep breathing exercises. So we're inhaling through the abdomen for 2, 3. Inhaling up through the heart for 2, 3. Hold. And release. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And let's start moving with some of our body. So let's just create some heat in our hands right here. Good. And waking the wrists up. Let's rock them back and forth. Maybe we're just pressing the fingertips back towards us. Good. And we'll start some bigger movements. Inhaling the arms up. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to exhale just the right arm down. Lifting up and over. 2, 3. Good. Inhale to the top. Exhale to the other side. Inhale it up. Exhale it back. And we're just going to get a little bit faster as we go. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Continue with these movements. We're going to get a little bit faster, and I'm going to encourage you as you're coming up through the movement to not use so much of your hands to push you up, but using your core body, your core muscles to hand you up. Good. And exhale it down. Inhale it up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Inhale up. And bring those hands down to heart center. Take an inhale, exhale, chin to chest. Take a deep breath. Inhale the head back up. Exhale, we're going to bring it back over to the right. Good. Inhale up. And exhale to the other side. Good. Bring the head center, and we'll inhale both arms up. And exhale to heart center. Good. Inhale all the way up. Reach, 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 reach. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. Good. Inhale up. Exhale. Good. Inhale up. And exhale. Excellent job. Inhale those arms up. We're going to bring this right arm down and just kind of hold this a little bit deeper here. Opening up that abdomen. Good. Inhale back up. And exhale to the other side. Remember to keep your neck in a good place. Most of the time it's comfortable to look at your hands. Good. And reaching on up. And exhale, heart center. So go ahead and extend that right leg. And we'll make a decision either replacing our left arm to the side of us or behind us. And we're just going to go ahead and pick our body up, wake up a little bit more. So we'll inhale the arms up. We'll exhale this right arm down and we'll lift. And breathe it up for 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Bringing it all back down. We'll go ahead and extend that other leg out. Good. And we'll inhale those arms up. We'll exhale our right arm down wherever we choose. We'll inhale, exhale, and lift. Excellent job. Let's bring that all down. We're going to inhale the arms up and exhale. We're just going to fold right over, making sure our neck is nice and loose, right? So we're just going to let it hang. We're going to reach those fingertips out. Good. And maybe we walk them over to the left. Right. We can make those small movements in our body, just seeing what feels good at the moment. Good. And we'll walk them to the other side. Good. And we'll bring that all back up. Let's just do a couple more neck rolls and then we'll get right into our warm-ups. So we're going to inhale and then we're going to exhale the chin to our chest. Let the shoulders just drop away. Good. Inhale up. And then we're going to exhale over to the right. We're going to inhale up and we're going to exhale to the other side. Good. Let's just do one more of those. So we'll inhale, exhale, chin to chest. Good. Inhale the arms up. We're going to exhale. We're going to bring our head to the left. If we want, we can take this left arm over and gently drive it across, pressing those fingertips away. And we'll inhale up. We'll exhale over to the right. Again, we have that option of just placing that hand on our heads and walking those fingertips away from ourselves. Good. Take another nice, deep, even breath. Up through the nose. Exhale through the back of the throat. Good. Let it all fall away and come to center. All right, so we're going to roll over our knees and come into tabletop position, or you can come in a tabletop position however you'd like. I'm going to roll over my knees, but then I'm going to turn sideways. Cool. And we'll start some leg lifts. All right, so we're going to start with the basic option, right? And then you can kind of work off the basic option and decide what you like the best. But remembering that we have good posture here with our knees underneath our hips and our hands underneath our shoulders. So we'll go ahead and extend that right arm. If you feel so inclined, you could also extend that left leg, right? But we're reaching from room to room, wall to wall. Good. And then we exhale, we're going to bring that all in. Good. Inhale. Exhale. 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 Okay, a couple more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Hold. Spread those toes out. Strong legs all the way through. Stay strong. And bring it all back in. And we'll just loosen up with some cat and cows before we do the next side. So here we go. Let's curl the toes under. Bring that belly button all the way down to the mat. Push the heart through the arms. Head comes up. Good. Inhale. Flatten the toes. Push the mat away from you while you exhale. Head hangs low. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And come to center. So now we're going to do the other side. So we're going to go ahead and extend that left arm. If we want to extend the right leg, we will. We'll inhale and we'll exhale. Inhale. 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 Exhale. Couple more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale and hold. Couple breaths. You got this. Good job, guys. Let's bring this hand down. Then we're going to take this right foot. We're going to cross it over the left. Good. And we're just going to bring our head back to look at our toes. Right? And if we want a little bit more stretch out of this, we can just kind of follow that leg down, bring the glutes to our heels, and stretch it out. Good. And let's come back up to center. And we're going to go ahead and extend the left foot, crossing it over the right. Right? Just looking back at that toe, making the C shape with our body. If we want to slide the foot back, we can. You'll definitely find a more intense stretch on that glute. Good job. All right. So when you're ready, you'll bring everything back around. So we're going to come into a child's pose. So you can bring your knees together and sit back on your heels, or you can bring those knees nice and wide and sit back on your heels, and then just press your arms away. Connect your forehead to the mat. And we'll just take a few breaths before we go ahead and thread the needle, waking up the shoulders. Good. All right, let's come back up to that tabletop pose. We're going to go ahead and take this left hand, place it in the center. Inhale the right above. Good. And exhale, we're going to thread it through. Lots of places you can go here. You could take this arm and bring it out in front of you. A nice twist here. You can also, if you'd like to, you can extend that left leg if you'd like to lift it. You can also place it behind your back. Good. Let's come up and unravel. Lift that right arm again and replace it with the left. Bring the left arm up. And exhale, we're going to thread it through. Good. Again, and all those wonderful choices are available to you. Right? You can use this hand as like just a nice pillow. You can bring it all the way out here. This happens to be my favorite. Good. You can lift that leg too. If you want to try lifting the leg, make sure that you're in a nice position where your head has a lot of contact with the mat, and you can go ahead and lift off right there if you'd like. But once you start lifting your leg, you're kind of working on more of a strength pose than you are a flexibility pose. And there's always the hand behind the back. Opens up the shoulder just a little bit more. Good. All right, let's unravel all of that. Come up to our tabletop pose. So this is the time we are going to start doing some sun salutations, really warming up the body. So if you have socks on, it's a good time to take them off. All right, so we're going to start in our tabletop pose. And then from here, we're going to go into our first down dog. So we're curling the toes under. We're pressing with the finger mounds, right? Pressing the fingers in. Oh, my calves are definitely pretty tight, so I'm going to go ahead and just pedal my feet and walk them out. Right, but I am pushing with my heart. No rounded spine here. Good. Maybe do some shaking of your head. Just loosen it up a little bit. All right, so here we go. We're just going to bring our feet to our hands however we'd like to get there. Good. And we're going to slowly, very slowly, we're going to roll up. Inhale those shoulders back down, and we're going to stand in mountain pose just for a second. Right, so I'm going to do this first sun salutation slow for anybody new watching, and then we're going to get faster. Good. All right, so the first motion is just inhaling the arms all the way up. Good. And then we exhale and we fold all the way down, keeping the weight in the toes. Good. And then we're going to inhale and we're going to halfway lift, thinking about balancing something on your back. Good. And then we're going to exhale. We're going to let that all go back to the floor. Plant the hands on the mat. Bend the knees and walk, step, or hop back to our chaturanga pose. Here we go. And then we're inhaling it up through up dog, pressing those shoulders all the way back. Good. Elbows are slightly bent, not locked out. Then we'll exhale back to down dog. Good. Now that we have that basic motion, let's do it a little faster. Let's bring your feet to hands. Good. Inhale it up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Exhale it down. Go back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. Feet to hands. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold again. Go back. Chaturanga pose. Inhaling up dog. Exhaling down dog. Good. Feet to hands. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold again. Go back. Chaturanga. Inhale it, up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, this time let's lift that right leg up. Good. Bend the knee, open the hips a little bit. Good. We're going to step it up to our first warrior one. Just step it up. We're not going to stay long, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Just make sure your knees are in a safe position. Inhale. Good. Exhale, we're going to go to warrior two. We're going to flip the palm and exalt the warrior. Good. And then we're going to cartwheel all that down. Bring that leg back. Give me some push-ups. Here we go. Down. Up. Down. Up. Nice job. Down. Up dog. Good. Exhale back. Down dog. Lifting that left leg up. Bend the knee. Open the hip. Good job stepping it up. Warrior one. Inhale. Good. Exhale, open it to warrior two. There we go. Flip the palm, exalt that warrior. Go back. Good. And we're going to cartwheel it all back down. Stepping back to chaturanga. Give me a couple push-ups. Here we go. One. Good. Two. Nice. Coming back down. Inhale it. Up dog. Good. Exhale. Down dog. Right leg lifts. Stepping it up. Warrior one. Inhale. Exhale. Warrior two. Flip. Exalt. Nice. Cartwheel it all down. Step that leg back. Here we go. Bringing it up through up dog. Exhale. Down dog. Lift that left leg up. Send it to your hands, step it up, warrior one. Inhale, nice. Exhale, warrior two. Flip the palm. Exalt that warrior. Nice job. Bring it all back down. Let's go, let's flow. Inhale it up. Exhale back. Left leg or right leg lifts. Send it up. Warrior one. Inhale. Exhale. Exalt. Flip. Nice job. Send it all back. Send that back. And let's flow again. Chaturanga. Up dog. Exhale. Down dog. Feet to hands. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold again, go back. Good, chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Nice job. All right, let's go ahead and bring our feet to our hands. And we're gonna come right up into our chair pose, heart center. Catch your breath. I'm pretty out of shape, so I'm definitely breathing here. But I'm not so out of breath that I can't talk to you. I'm not red in the face, right? I'm working. I'm definitely working. I've seen my fair share of cookies during quarantine, right? Got to tell my truth here. Let's make sure we're not swaying our back, right? So we're not sitting in this lower back. We're tucking the tailbone nice and straight. And breathing. Okay, all right. So here's a movement I haven't done in a while. So this could go very wrong, very quick. But let's try it anyways. All right, so we're nice and heavy in the balls of our feet, our heels. We could even lift the heels, right? And then if we really want to, we could come up on the toes. Inhale, exhale. We could step that right foot all the way back into a warrior one. We could lift the arms. We could leave them right here. All right, so let's check in. Let's make sure that we have a good alignment here. We can see our toes, but not the whole top of our foot. Typically, there's a line from the heel to the instep of your foot. Right? Bodies are different. You can move that around. Our knee is right above our ankle, and our hips are trying to turn forward, just like we have two headlights we're trying to shine, right? And our shoulders, it's easier to get those square, and usually the hips will follow. And our arms are wherever we want. And we're breathing. Think about your breath. You can observe your mind. Where is it going? What's it doing, right? Not attaching who you are, your self-worth, to those thoughts. And breathing. We're going to stay here for 5 deep breaths. Good job. All right, from here, if your arms aren't lifted, lift them down. We're going to exhale. We're going to straighten that left leg. More choices here. You can bring your arms behind your back if you'd like, right? And then you can go ahead and exhale down, or you can just bring your hands to the mat and then exhale down. Don't lock your knee out. Really work to bring that left hip back as you stretch through. Again, your heart's leading. Heart is always leading. And breathe. Let the head go. Make sure you're not holding tension anywhere. Right, I'm definitely shaking a little bit in my legs, and that's okay. I'm concentrating on letting my muscles stop contracting. Good. All right, so from here, either your hands are heart center, and we're lifting up. Good. Let's sink back down into that warrior one. And then the exhale, we're going to open back up to that warrior two. Right? Just taking a look at where our feet are, where our knees are, where our alignment is, where our shoulders are, right? So we're looking over this gaze over our left hand. Face is calm and soft. Mind is really strong. Good. All right, so again, we're going to go ahead and straighten that left leg. We're going to come over for triangle. So for triangle, right, we're reaching forward before we're even bending. So reach forward. Reach like you're trying to grab something that's just out of your reach. And then your right arm comes up. And then when you just can't reach anymore, you can start coming down. Focusing on stacking everything, right? Just like you were inside two panes of glass. Being nice and flat, right? Typically you want to just have your fingertips on the ground because you're using your core to stay up. But again, it's okay if your arm's down. My arm's going to be down today. Again, making sure those hips are stacking over one. We don't want this, right? We want this. We want the arm almost reaching for the ceiling. And we're breathing. Good. In the next couple of breaths, we're going to come up. But when we're going to come up using that right arm like we're trying to reach for the ceiling, right? So we're inhaling and exhale, reach it up and over. Good job. So let's go ahead now and take this right arm, bring it down to the mat next to that left foot, and just coming in for a little twist here. And if you want to switch over onto the balls of your feet on that foot that's back, that's okay. Good. Awesome job. All right. So let's go ahead, pivot on that back foot again. So you're back in those warrior feet. We're going to come back to heart center. We're going to come back here. Now, what I'd like you to do, again, pivot on those toes so we're all facing forward. On the exhale, we're going to come back to chair pose. So we inhale, exhale, step back up, chair pose. Fun. Now we're going to do all that on the next side. You can stay right where you are. I'm going to turn around. I'm not facing you, but I'm still doing the other side. Good. So whenever you're ready, you're going to come up and take that left foot, bring it up, and bring it back. Nice. That was a little smoother. And we're coming into our warrior one pose, right? Checking in with our breath, checking in with our minds. Knees right over that ankle. Our hands are wherever they want to be, but remember, they're nice and strong wherever they are. Concentrating on the sound of your breath, your strong, strong breath. Shoulders are away from the ears. Right? Don't forget about that perineum lock, right? That perineum muscle, that muscle that's between your elimination organs, right? Squeeze that muscle up into your abdominals. It's going to make things so much easier. Good. Let's go for 5 more breaths. Good job, guys. All right, let's open it up. Right? We're going to go ahead here from warrior 2 and go ahead and turn. And again, your hands can go behind your back or they can go to the ground. It's wherever you want to go. We're going to straighten that right leg. We're going to inhale, exhale, coming over. Good job, guys. Again, that back foot, if it's more comfortable to pivot it and have both toes facing the same direction, that's absolutely okay, right? Or you can leave it just where it is. We don't want to bend in the knee, but we don't want to lock the knee out either. Breathing nice and deep, nice and even. Heart leads, pressing your heart towards your thighs. Good. Nice job, guys. We're going to come out of this and come back into our warrior two. Again, however you want to get to warrior two is good for you, right? You can be placing the hands back behind the back and inhale, come back up. Nice job. So we'll come into that nice warrior two pose. Your gaze is over that right hand. I guess I'm a little sing-songy today. And right now shouldn't be reaching forward here. We should be staying right and sturdy in our own power, thinking about our spines being nice and straight. And setting your soft gaze over that right hand. Good. All right, we're going to come into triangle on this side. So we're going to go ahead and bend that right leg, or straighten that right leg. You know, and also I like to take a shorter stance. So I kind of toe heel my back leg to come a little bit closer. And that's okay. Maybe you don't have to do that. And again, we're going to reach. Reach, 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 reach forward like you're trying to grab something. That left arm is going to come up as we come down. And then we try to drive that hip, stacking it on top of the other hips. And we'll gaze at that top hand if we can. Maybe we're on our fingertips on this side. Maybe your hands all the way down for a little more support. Maybe you have a block handy. Right? That's really nice too. Breathing into this. Checking where you might be holding tension. But knowing, right, we should be squeezing that pelvic floor as much as possible. Good. All right, so we're getting ready to come up. And again, we're going to use that core to come up. So we're going to reach for the ceiling. Oh, yeah. Ha. Good. And let's go ahead and bring those arms forward. Take the left arm, bring it to that right foot. And we're just going to do a little twist here. Good. If you haven't pivoted on that back foot, go ahead so the toes are facing the same direction. We're going to bend that knee, come up heart center, and you guessed it, we're going to meet our feet at the top of the mat. So inhale, exhale, bring it back up. Nice job. Excellent. Let's go ahead and reach up. Good. And so from here, we're just going to come into a forward fold. All right, so we're going to take this a couple breaths at a time, per usual. We're going to inhale, and then we're going to exhale, coming over a little bit more. Weights in the toes, heart's leading. Inhale, exhale, fold a little bit more. Inhale, exhale a little bit more. Inhale, exhale a little bit more. Inhale, exhale a little more. Good. Breathe. Head's heavy, right? It's just hanging. Don't look to the left. Don't look to the right. And breathe, right? Your heart is what is bringing you back to yourself, not your head, not your shoulders. So if you can let them go, but if it starts making your whole spine cave in, you need to think about maybe sometimes even if you have the balance to bring those arms back while you're folding. Couple more breaths here. Let it go. Breathe it out. Good. Let's bend those knees and really, really slowly we're going to roll it on up. Pressing through those feet to come back into the mat. Good. Let's inhale those shoulders up and we're going to exhale those shoulders down. Nice. All right. So from here, we're going to actually take a drink of water if you want, right? But we're going to kind of go into a new section if you'd like. We are going to go into some balance / hip openers. All right, so from our standing pose here, we're going to come into mountain pose, and we're just going to ground these feet. Good. Hands are forward, shoulders are back, and we're breathing deeply. Good. So our first balance posture we're going to do is dancer's pose. So it's really handy to have a strap if you'd like one. Good. So dancer's pose is going to be also in parts as well, right? And you got to kind of figure out where you are in dancer's pose and where you're working, right? So it should be something that you can continually adjust, but not something where you're just wildly trying to gain that control all the time and you can't find a steady breath. So first thing we're going to do is, again, find that mountain pose, grounding down. Good. So we'll bring up our right heel and we're going to slide it to our toes, just like how we start in tree pose a lot. Then we're going to go ahead and catch that foot in our hand, right? This is where the belt comes in. If you'd like, you can use the belt around the toe and hold it up like this too. Good. Now from here, we're going to inhale that left arm up. We're going to exhale, coming over kind of like the forward fold. Again, our hips are forward, right? And if you don't need the belt, that's okay. You can go ahead and catch your hands and bring that leg up, bring that shoulder back. Whoop. And fall out and come back whenever you want to. Right? It helps to pick one spot and just kind of look at that one spot and breathe. Good job, everybody. All right, let's bring that down and shake that out, and we'll do dancers on the other side. Good. So same thing kind of applies here, right? Taking a nice deep breath, grounding down into mountain pose. Trying to find that calm, clear space. Good. And we'll go ahead and lift that left heel. Slide the toes to your other foot. And then we'll go ahead and catch that leg, or excuse me, catch that foot. Or we're using the strap, whatever we want. And we'll inhale. And we'll exhale. We'll start coming over. Lifting that right arm and exhaling, coming over. And breathing steadily. If you feel that big toe kind of coming up, think about rounding that big toe more. The pinky toe comes up, think about just pressing the pinky toe a little bit more into the ground. Good. And let's come right out of that. Right, your glutes should be kind of feeling it at this point. So let's go ahead and just bring our stance a little bit wider. We can toe heel ourselves a little bit further, whatever is comfortable for you, but definitely further than hip width apart. Good. And then we're going to go ahead, we're going to come down into goddess pose. Right, so again, we want to tuck that tailbone. Our knees are not in out here. They're nice and wide. Opening up. Good. Breathing, sitting into this, right? It's uncomfortable, right? But the goal of this is to breathe steadily and evenly, but also to decide to be an observer. That perineum lock is going to help you hold this posture. Good. And then we'll straighten the legs, straighten the arms, coming to star pose. Good. So from here, there will be a choice for an inversion if you want that, but we don't have to do that. Let's come back down into goddess pose. Good. All right. Holding. Squeeze those thighs. It's okay to shake. Sharp is not okay. If you feel sharp, back off. Good. Coming back into star. We're going to go ahead and fold again. Remember, heart leads. And coming down. Excellent. So here's the spot for the inversion if you want. Otherwise, you can just make sure the weight's in your toes. Press your heart in. And treat this as a really fun forward fold. Otherwise, we're going to come into a tripod headstand. So, and it's been a minute since I've done this, so this could go wrong as well. All right, so we're going to place our hands down the mat. We're going to start to bend our knees, and we're going to just, with our toes, transfer our heads down onto the mat. Place your knees onto your elbows. Coming back up. And then we're going to let our legs go nice and wide and controlled. We're going to come back to our flight. Excellent. So let's just try for 2 of those. Or we're hanging out in our forward fold. Good. So as we come back up, we inhale, exhaling that heart down. Good. Our head is coming down to the mat, floor, whatever we want to do. Good. Coming up on the toes, placing those knees on the biceps, pressing those feet up, opening them up. Good. And then bring your heart up and press it back into your legs. Looks like I have some work going on. Somehow they're getting onto my roof. I'm not being house invaded. Everything is okay. Let's do one more of those. We're going to bring our heads back down to the mat. Come up on our toes. Good. Come up into our inversion, slowly, carefully. Legs come wide. And very carefully, we come back down. Good job, you guys. Now from here, toe heel, we're going to come right down into our squat. So squats can be, again, your heels could be down. They could also be up, like so. Press those knees away and breathe, right? Always breathing. Good. All right, so from here, we're just gonna go ahead and bring our glutes to the mat and press our legs forward. We're gonna come into a few stretches on the floor, then we'll do a little bit of core, and then we'll head down for Shavasana. All right, so from here, let's go ahead and just come into our forward fold, a seated forward fold, right? So we're sitting up nice and tall, our abdominals are strong, right? We have that really good posture, which is just key in yoga. We're inhaling, and then we're exhaling, we're bringing our heart forward. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, right? You should start feeling the stretch now, and sitting in your breath for just a few breaths here. Don't lock out your thighs, right? Relax your thigh. Make sure we're not rounding in the spine. We're just pressing through our heart. Giving our bodies time to work into this posture slowly, methodically, with our breath. Good. Let's kind of roll up out of that. And we're going to go ahead and bring our right foot into either our thigh, our calf, or our ankle, wherever that works for us. Good. And we're going to come down into a halfway lift. We're going to inhale up. And we're going to exhale, fold forward. Good, and let's go ahead and bring that up. We're going to bring our knee up, sole flat to the floor, and we're going to come into a twist. So again, we'll inhale the arms up, and we'll exhale, twisting over to the right. That left elbow is going to come across the knee. Again, we're going to take this hand and we're going to mimic our spine with it, right? Wherever it can touch, maybe it's not right at your back, maybe it's out here, but we definitely don't want to be leaning back. We still want to have straight posture. So if that means you need to just grab a block or whatever you can find around your house, maybe a roll of toilet paper, and we're going to twist. And just breathing into it, right? If you wanted to make a mudra with your hands, you can. There's a lot of spiritual references to mudras, so I do think if you want to use them, do a little research and find out what they mean before you do use them. They're really powerful though. Good. Let's come back all the way back around. Excellent job. So we'll start the other side. So we're going to take the left sole of the left foot, placing it wherever we're comfortable up against the right foot. We'll inhale the arms up, then exhale, come down. And breathe. Making sure your heart is what's leading you back to yourself. Good. All right. Let's come back up. Bring that knee up. We're going to inhale the arms up, and we're going to exhale them across our body. Again, keeping that really good posture, taking it nice and slow, using your breath to advance yourself in these stretches, right? And if you can, it's nice to have your head look over your shoulder. Nice job, everybody. All right, let's bring it back around. Let's just go ahead, placing both feet on the mat, knees are up, and let's just go ahead and round the spine just a little bit. That feels really nice after those twists. And then we're going to inhale, press the heart up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And let's come up to neutral. So we're going to go into a boat. So we're going to find that sit bone, right? So the two butt bones, and then we have this like tailbone, and then we have this tiny little flat part in between. We want to find that. If you have to move some stuff out of the way to find that, that's okay. There mine is. Oh, just rearrange some butt meat, if you will. Excellent. All right, so we are sitting up, toes come up. Good. So from here, right, this would be a high boat. We're going to go low boat, high boat, side, side. So that will be the movement. Here we go. High, low, high, side, side, 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 high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, side, 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 side. Keep going. Shavasana is on the way. We are almost done. Low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high. Ah, let it all go. Let's come into a cobbler's pose. Holding the feet together. The knees go side to side. And breathe. Good. And so from here, before we come down in Shavasana, that was a lot on our back. So we're just going to come into a fish pose real quick. So we're making a diamond with our hands, and we're going to place it right on our lower back, the fingertips just kind of at the glutes, right? And then we'll keep our feet into this cobbler pose. And then we're going to bring ourselves up like so. Now we're just going to let our heads kind of hang back. If you want to put a block or a pillow over there to kind of catch yourself, that's fine. So we're just coming back. Nice and easy. And our glutes will kind of move up over our buttocks. So we're almost sitting right on our hands. And we're just pressing up through our heart for a second. Good. All right, so when you're ready, if you want to hold this longer, go ahead. But when you're ready, we're going to come right out of that, coming right down on the floor. And coming down into our Shavasana pose. So while we're here, our hands can be wherever they'd like to be. Heart center, floor, palms up, right? When your palms are up, you're asking for energy, you're asking for light, you're asking for guidance. And then if your hands are on your abdomen, you're self-soothing, you're giving to yourself, you're providing yourself with encouragement, providing yourself with love, and providing yourself with light. Good. So we'll go ahead and squeeze the feet nice and tight, nice and tight, nice and tight. And then we'll let them go and relax. We will squeeze the thighs, squeeze the thighs, squeeze the butt. Contract, 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 and let it go. Good. We'll go ahead and squeezing the abdominal muscles, engaging. Oh, and then we'll let it go. Go ahead, ball your fists up. Tense your arms. Let all of that energy be there. Let it be there. Let it feel it. Right? All that energy, that tension, it's there for a reason, and it's okay. But it is time to let it go. So in a nice deep breath, let it go. Good. And now for the last one, we're going to go ahead and squeeze our face nice and tight. And then we're going to let it go with the lion's roar. If we have a blanket, maybe we kind of settle that on us now. Closing our eyes and laying on our mats. Getting ready for Shavasana. We're just going to stay here with our eyes closed and rest. We feel our body start to relax. Right? Our hair starts to feel tingly, and our hair even relaxes at the moment. Our body feels warm and heavy. You start to lose sight of where your mat begins and your body ends, and you start to feel like you are absolutely a part of the ground that holds you, a part of piece of nature, not something separate, not individual, a part, a piece, right? You are in union with your body and your mind and your spirit. And in this Shavasana, this corpse pose, it's clearly given to you that you are absolutely a part of the world and not separate, not alone. When you're ready, in your own time, if you're ready, you can start to make small movements, waking your body back up. Becoming more aware of what's surrounding you. Maybe you're just wiggling your toes. Maybe now you're ready to reach up and stretch a big stretch. And in your own time, when you're ready, you'll roll to your left side in the fetus position. coming from corpse to rebirth. Taking as many breaths as you need to get there. And when you're ready, you'll come to a seated position. And when we're ready, we'll all meet, sitting comfortably with our hands pressed against each other at heart center. Good. Taking another inhale, exhale. Good. Bring our hands to forehead. May there be peace in our thoughts. Bringing our hands to our mouth. May there be peace in our speech. Bring our hands back to heart center. May there be peace in our heart. And may we walk today with intelligence enough to know that we are not perfect. And when we do fall short of peace to ourselves or others, we are able to forgive ourselves for that infraction. Well, I hope you guys had a great Monday morning and a great class. I will be back tomorrow at 8:30. Tomorrow, by request, we're going to have a gentle class. So it'll be a lot less than this. If you guys have anything that you want to practice, anything you're confused about, any questions, physically, spiritually, please feel free to message me, comment here in the section, and whatever you need. And please pass along this class. I'm going to be doing classes weekdays at 8:30 until I get to go back to work. So we'll all hang out. Bye, guys. Thank you.